So thanks for joining me today. I thought what we could do is focus on self-compassion. And I really wanted to focus today on self-compassion and self-love because I can really feel the stress levels, the energy is really rising at the moment. And I thought there'd be a good opportunity to share with you some simple tools and techniques. You've probably already worked with me before and already know some of these techniques, but when we do them together as a group, or when we have the motivation to do it with somebody else, it really helps lift the mood. Simple things that we're going to do today, but they're going to have an overall effect on your mental health. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to share with you today was a breath called wave breathing. Some of you might have already done this with me before. If not, I'm going to talk you through it. And the reason for this breathing is what it does, it balances the left and right hemispheres of the brain. And those left and right hemispheres of the brain, when they're not properly in coherence with each other, we feel a bit scrambled. And also what this does is, what I notice is when we have anxiety, when we have stress, our breath is constricted here. So we're not fully open around the rib cage. So we're going to work on that today, and opening up around the rib cage, opening up, expanding around the rib cage, and really just allowing ourselves to soften, open and relax, allowing our breath to go fully down into the belly, into the chest, and then out again. So I'm going to talk you through this next breath. And what I want you to do is I want you to put one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. And first of all, what I want you to do, is I want you to focus just on breathing into your belly. So just breathe into your belly. And then just breathe out from your belly, and just notice how your hand raises up and then goes back down as you breathe into your belly, and then you breathe out from your belly. And just make that precisely what I need to open in the chest. Okay, so in the chest area, all we're doing is we're just opening up. It could be opening up the muscles around there, opening up in general, because when we're breathing, constricted breathing, usually when we're busy or we're anxious, it's just contracted, muscular, energetic, or it's all contracted energy. So what we're doing today is relaxing around the chest and around the belly, so that we can connect the two. And this band here, which is the diaphragm, which is where we have a lot of constriction usually, that's where we're opening up, around the diaphragm. Okay, so we're going to continue with the wave breathing. We just had a few more people join. So what we're doing is we're breathing in, first of all, into the stomach, and then we're breathing out from the stomach. And just notice as your hand is on your belly, how it rises and falls. And this is why we call it wave breathing, because we're going in and out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to practice now in the chest. So I want you to breathe into the chest and then exhale from the chest. And again, just notice your hand rising and falling. And what we're going to do now is connect these two. We're going to connect the belly and the chest breathing as one breath. So we're going to breathe into the belly, and then without breathing out, breathe into the chest. Good. Hold for a second, and now breathe out from the belly and breathe out from the chest. And then we're going to do that again. So breathing into the belly, breathing into the chest, breathing out from the belly, And breathing out from the chest. Breathing into the belly. Breathing into the chest. Breathing out from the belly. And breathing out from the chest. Breathing into the belly. Breathing into the chest. And remembering to keep your shoulders relaxed, your jaw relaxed, and we're focusing on softening, opening, and relaxing around the diaphragm, around the rib cage. So as you breathe out from the belly and then the chest. Breathing into the belly, breathing into the chest, breathing out from the belly, breathing out from the chest. Breathing into the belly, breathing into the chest. Just hold for a moment, feel that expansion around the rib cage. And then as you exhale, let go of your breath from the tummy and then from the chest. And what we're doing there is we're connecting the breath down to the belly and opening up around the chest. And now, if it's your first time doing wave breathing today, it might feel a bit clunky, it might feel a bit uncomfortable. That's totally normal. The more that you practice it, the more open you'll become around that area and the easier your breath will flow. So it's just a case of practicing that breath work. And if you've got any questions, you can just put it in the chat box and let me know if you've got that breath or if there's anything that's not clear. And then what I want us to do now is to set an intention. So I want you to turn your attention inwards, put your hand on your heart. And what we're going to do is we're going to set our intention for today's session. And this can be for everybody that attends the session, through the quantum field, outside of space-time reality. It doesn't matter if they watch the recording or if they're on the live now, they're still connected with this intention. So our intention is to send loving, healing energies to everyone in the group, everyone that's catching up with the recording. And we're sending out that intention that everybody is already and feeling free from anxiety, free from stress, free from overwhelm, free from grief, free of depression, and that everybody in the group and everybody catching up with this recording is feeling healthy and well in every way. And in every day, in every way, we are all improving our self-compassion. We're all improving our self-love, our forgiveness, our healthy boundaries. And that everyone in this group is feeling emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually better and better every day in every way. Okay, so I want you to focus your mind and just imagine everybody in the group. Just want you to make a visualization that everyone in the group, even if you've never met anybody in the group, just send that intention out there. Just send that thought that everybody's healthy, everybody's well. Imagine people waking up, and imagine yourself waking up after a wonderful night's sleep, feeling rested, feeling calm, feeling relaxed, not bothered by the news, not bothered by the interference, without fear over the pandemic or the virus, having that spark of joy every day that they want to get out of bed, they want to participate in their life. And they have that childlike wonder when they look out at the world and all of the things that they could achieve, accomplish, be part of, they feel free. You feel energized. Everybody in the group and you feel energized, free and happy. Free from stress, free from overwhelm, free from any anxiety or depression. And you just feel and just make that mental intention of this liberation of all of this heaviness, all of these stories that we've become attached to. And imagine everybody living life with happiness, with peace in their heart, and self-love, self-compassion, every minute, every day, every choice. And once you've got that vision, you've held that vision in your mind, drop that energy down into your heart. Once you've got that energy in your heart, I want you to imagine sending it out from your heart. You can just make it an intention that the energy goes from your heart, reaches everybody in the group. Or you can even visualize it. You can visualize it like a beam of light reaching everybody else's hearts, or like a smoky energy. However you want to perceive that intention, just make that intention and know that it's happening. That your intention sent from your heart is reaching everybody else's, and it has a profound effect. And as we count back from 5, 4, feeling refreshed, awake, 2, 1, you can gently open your eyes. And what we're going to do now is a bit of acupressure for self-love and self-compassion. So we're going to do targeted focus on some of the pressure points in the body, just to help release any of that stagnant energy in the body, help us feel more vibrant, help us feel more self-compassionate, and just help us feel that, raise that self-esteem that we would really be useful. So good oils that I would recommend to use would be rose, geranium, or marjoram, because those oils are really good at helping us have that self-compassion and that self-love. And I think we could all do with some support around that, because 2 years of this pandemic now, that's we're going into PTSD, everybody. Even if we don't pay attention to the news or we've not been directly affected by the virus, we still, on some level, because it's happening all around us, we're still absorbing that energy and we're still picking up on that. So it's still something that we can work on. So I'm going to do a vagus nerve exercise with you now as well, just to help with the nervous system, just to help us recalibrate, because again, we're going through a lot at the moment. So I want you to put your hands behind your head. And this is a vagus nerve simple exercise you can do. You can do it lying down in bed as well. It's a really good thing to do. And all we're going to do is keep our head straight forward, and we're going to move our eyes. So I want you to take a deep breath in, and then I want you to look to the right. And what we're doing here is we're just stimulating the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is responsible for regulating the nervous system. And then take a few deep breaths here as you look to the right. Keep looking as far right as you can. And then bring your focus, your eyes back to the front. And then again, keeping your head facing forward, you're going to look just with your eyes to the left. Taking a breath in, looking to the left. This is why simple things like going for a walk can really be helpful for the nervous system, because you end up looking left and right when you're going for a walk. And it just simple things that help stimulate the vagus nerve, really help regulate your nervous system. So deep breath in, looking forward, and then relaxing your shoulders down. And you can do a few gentle shoulder rolls here, remembering all the time to just keep the jaw relaxed, keep the shoulders relaxed. If you're someone as well that keeps the stomach clenched, just be conscious during this next acupressure. If you're holding tension anywhere in the body, like the stomach, like your jaw, like your shoulders, and just reminding the body to relax in those places. So now what we're going to do is rub the bridge of the nose into the third eye point here. This is the bladder point along here. So I want you to rub with your fingers up into the brow point. So we're going to be rubbing up here and into the brow point. And just do a few motions like this. And as you do, just preparing your mind, your body to let go of any grief, of any loss. You know, we all have lost our old lives in some way. You know, we're all grieving on whatever level that may be for you. And then close the palms together. And I want you to lean. If you've got a table in front of you, perfect. If not, just lean as much weight as you can into the middle of your brow point. Close your eyes and make that intention today to connect more with self-love, connect more with unconditional love for yourself as you continue to touch that brow point, keeping your eyes closed, breathing into where you're pressing, and really making that intention to love yourself, love yourself, love yourself more. Have compassion through these challenging times to bring more love into your heart, more love into your soul, more love into your mind. And then we're going to go now to the next pressure point, which is 3 finger widths below the wrist crease on either side. And we're going to press with firm pressure on either side. And we're going to close our eyes and focus on where we're pressing. And then let go with a deep breath. And as you breathe in, as we touch both of these pressure points, we're working on balancing our emotions, our fear, our nervousness. And as we breathe in more self-love. Every time we have fear come up, we replace it with self-love. We replace it with self-compassion. Letting go on the out-breath. Breathing in more self-love. And as you breathe out, let go of fear. Breathing in more self-love. As you breathe out, letting go of fear. We're going to do the same on the other side. So 3 finger widths below the wrist crease on both sides, on the inner and outer arm. Apply firm pressure. Close your eyes. Focus on where you're pressing. And as you breathe in, I want to breathe in more self-compassion, more self-love. And as you breathe out fear. Remembering to scan your body as well for any points that you're holding tension and to let go of that tension. Unclench your stomach, your jaw. Breathing in more self-love. Breathing in unconditional love. As you breathe out the fear. You can use the H breath here. So you make the H sound on the out breath. Good, and now we're going to go to the Sea of Tranquility. So we're going to locate the center of the breastbone on the sternum. And what you can do here, you can massage this point, you can tap this point, or you can just hold firm pressure, whatever's comfortable for you. Some people have tenderness around here. That's usually a sign that there's stagnant energy as well. So do what's comfortable for you. Once you've found that comfortable pressure point on the sternum in the center of your chest, close your eyes. And we're going to tap into this point. This point in traditional Chinese medicine is the Sea of Tranquility. Okay, so we're going to tap into our inner Sea of Tranquility. So take a slow, gentle breath in. And as you breathe out, just allow yourself to soften, open, and relax a little bit more. And as you breathe in, breathing more self-compassion. And as you breathe out, you allow yourself to process any feelings that come up without judgment, without analyzing, just allowing your body to naturally acknowledge and let go. Any feelings that arise around grief, loss, sadness, we just are reminding the heart here that it's okay to just let it go. That it's a vessel that can just release. Breathing into this heart center, and then letting go on the out breath. Breathing in, feeling that calm, soothing feeling that this pressure point brings. As you breathe out, just feel yourself softening, opening, and relaxing a little bit more. Reminding your shoulders to drop and relax. Breathing one more time, a deep breath in of self-love. As you breathe out, just letting go of any nervousness. Now we're going to go to the next point, which is CV12, and this is a power point in the midline. So it's between the abdomen. So it's 4 finger widths above the belly button, along the midline. And what I'm going to do is press in with my fingertips, and it might be a little bit painful here at first. But what you're going to do is relax your breath. And as you breathe out on your next breath, you soften a little bit more and find that you can press a little bit more firmly until you find that your fingertips gone inwards. Close your eyes and breathe into this point. And as you exhale, just let your shoulders drop, relax your stomach, relax your jaw. Breathing in and focusing with your eyes closed on where you're pressing. And just notice how you feel that connection with your own internal world, and that it's okay to connect with your own emotions. So we're releasing any disassociation around our own emotions. So we hold on to ourselves here in this pressure point. Breathing in, more self-love. And as you breathe out, just feel yourself relaxing a bit deeper into your own body, feeling calm, focused, and relaxed. And then what we're going to do is we're going to combine this with another pressure point, which is on the back. So we're going to continue to press that midline point 4 finger widths above the belly button. And then we're going to combine it with GV4, which is a point just on the lower back between the 2 lower vertebrae behind the navel. So you're going to press just in the back. Hopefully you can see that. Just behind the navel on the other side. So we're going on either side. Once you've located those points, just settle in again, close your eyes, applying pressure to just either side of the vertebrae. If you have any lesions, don't press with firm pressure, just hold that, just put your fingertips on that point. Okay. And this just helps us let go of painful memories, helps us let go of whatever we've been holding on to. And we're going to move now just to the next pressure point, which is P8, which is in the center of the hand. And we're just going to press that firmly in the palm. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, focus on where you're pressing, and just make that intention as you press this point to become the compassionate witness of yourself. As you breathe into that point, and then let go. We're going to move on to the next side. As you press in with firm pressure in the center of your palm, and you make that intention again to become the compassionate witness of yourself, no longer judging yourself, no longer becoming the critic of yourself, just becoming the compassionate witness of every action, word, thought, and letting go of trapped emotions inside the body, through the energetic field, through the vital body. Okay, so now we're going to do some guided imagery. So for this part, you can lie down if you want or stay seated, whatever is comfortable for you. So just find a comfortable position. Just notice the air flowing in and out of your lungs. Notice how the body knows exactly what to do. You have that innate intelligence running through your body, allowing your slow rhythmic breathing to take over without forcing anything or doing anything, relaxing the body, the mind, just noticing it without forcing anything. And I want you to just take a moment to acknowledge whatever's going on for you in this moment, whatever's coming up, whatever emotions came up during the acupressure, or whatever's happening for you in general at the moment with your life. And I want you to just become the compassionate witness of those feelings. As they start to arise, just notice where they're coming from in the body. So drop your awareness into your body and just check, do a scan of where this discomfort's coming from. Just locate where in the body you feel this emotion. And I want you to now breathe in to wherever you're feeling this discomfort, wherever these feelings are arising from in your body. And I want you to send soothing, softening breath work and energy to that body part. And I want you to hold yourself in kindness, in tenderness, the same way that you would do with a child, with a baby. I want you to hold yourself in that tender awareness. Continuing to send that tender awareness, that loving energy to that body part, to yourself, to release yourself from this discomfort. And I want you to, with a gentle voice, repeat out loud after me, this is a moment of suffering. Suffering is a normal and natural part of life. I'm not alone in this. May I be kind to myself in this moment. May I give myself what I need. And just pay attention to what's coming up after you say that last phrase. What is it that you need? What is it that you really need right now? Do we need more self-compassion? Do we need more self-love? Do we need to have healthier boundaries? Just pay attention and become aware of yourself and your own needs. And just contemplate that for a moment. Contemplate how you could cultivate more self-love, more self-compassion, just by simply acknowledging that inner critic and no longer identifying with it. And replacing that with a self-compassionate voice. Now bring your awareness back to your breathing as we count back from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back into your body, back into the room around you, back into this present moment. And if you've had any insights and you want to, you can make a note, you can grab a pen and paper and just feel in to what's been going on for you during this session. I have just, I think, 2 minutes left on the meeting time. So if you've got any questions, if you want to write me anything, you can send me a message in the inbox or unmute yourself and ask me.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. No, it's my pleasure. I needed this as much as you. I think we all need to focus on self-compassion and self-love because it's quite difficult, especially running into Christmas. Christmas is usually a time when we do struggle. So, oh, your mom did it as well. That's amazing. I love that. You're all really welcome. I hope that was useful to you because, yeah, I think self-compassion, I'm a big fan of it, and I think it's really important. So I'll share the recording with you as well. So if you want to do it again, you're more than welcome. And your dog loved it too, Alexandra. Amazing, amazing. Actually, my dog's sleeping now. She was eating at the beginning.
Mine's right here
beside the dogs are enjoying it as
sleeping.
well. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh. Okay then, ladies. Well, it's been a pleasure. You can connect with me directly as well if you want some new faces in here. So if you want to write to me, feel free to DM me. Okay? Big hug. Lots of love to you all. Big hugs. Bye-bye.